Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for any more technical difficulties. It froze up once again. I don't know why. The app on my phone for YouTube is up to date. My phone is up to date. YouTube, come on, help me out. Why is it doing this? Really didn't miss much though for Eagles and Saints. We came back from commercial break. It was 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Wendell Smallwood had another 3-yard run, and then an incomplete pass by Nick Foles, and now we've got an injured Eagle on the field. So it looks like they're going to be taking another commercial break here. So once again, guys, sorry for any technical difficulties. I don't know why it's freezing up. It did it twice earlier today. Hopefully it doesn't do it anymore. I'm going to have to really dig deep and look into it, figure out why it's doing this. But thanks for tuning back in. Thanks for watching. Live reactions, play-by-play, Philadelphia Eagles, New Orleans Saints. You guys got chat questions and comments. Drop those in chat. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Also, be sure to hit that thumbs up button.
Chosen by you. Get 6 months Apple Music on us. It's the unlimited plan you need on the network you deserve. Now buy the latest Galaxy phones at Galaxy S9 free. Want a performance car that actually fits your life? Introducing the new 2019 Ford Edge ST. Capability meets power. And the first SUV from the Ford Performance team. The new 2019 Ford Edge ST. Your drinking to stay in the game. The most exciting weekend in football, championship weekend. If you're going to compete, you've got to have that difference maker. History is going to be made. It's fantastic. Tune in Sunday, January 20th for the AFC and NFC Championship games presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. Stream games on mobile with the NFL and Yahoo Sports apps. Serious injury for Brandon Brooks, the right guard for Philadelphia. We're not going to show it again because you don't need to see it. I'll just say it's a serious lower leg injury. You see Jason Peters, a veteran.
3rd and 7 now from the 34 for the Eagles. And Foles in shotgun, looking far side. Has a man, that's Alshon Jeffrey, inside the 10 to the 5. 1st and goal for Philly. If this freezes up again, if it cuts out on me, I don't care what happens throughout the rest of the game. I will not be starting another stream. So just be sure to tune back in next week for the AFC and NFC championship games. The Chiefs will host the Patriots, and then whoever wins this will play the Rams. Smallwood on the carry, touchdown, Philly. They're going to mark him short, it looks like, just at the inch line. Smallwood having a good game here so far. Now, they're going to mark him shy. Well, he's right there. That's a good call. They marked him short, right at the inch line. 2nd and goal. Foles under center. Quarterback sneak. He gets in. That's a touchdown, Philly. 13-0 now, pending the extra point by Jake Elliott. This is very, very surprising. Very surprising that the Eagles are up 13-0 here very early in the ball game over the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, he reached into the end zone. That's a touchdown. That's a good call. Elliott's extra point up and good. 14-0 now is your score. Eagles lead the Saints on the road. Philadelphia kicks off once again. Going to be another touchback, looks like. No. Alvin Kamara is going to run it out. Should have took the knee. He only gets out to the 15. Got a flag on the play. That's a 10-yard difference from where you're going to get the ball at. Maybe with the penalty. Maybe even backed up further. But, yeah, he should have took a knee. You'd have the ball at the 25-yard line, and there'd be no penalty. Personal foul. It's going to be half the distance. And New Orleans is going to have the ball at the 7.5-yard line now. Saints are playing flat. They probably got fat during the bye week. Yeah, they're playing flat. They might be rested just a little too much. I hope so too. Like I said there earlier, I'm tired of seeing blowouts. Another flag on the play. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Okay, so Timmy Jernigan on a personal foul there. And that's his first. So if he gets another one like that, he'll be thrown out. Brian Flores will have to wait another week before going to Miami. Maybe 3 more weeks if the Patriots go all the way to the Super Bowl. Taysom Hill in the game. He's in the slot. Breeze under center. Mark Ingram behind him. Kamara in motion. Breeze has trouble with the snap. Fumbles it. Ends up taking a sack. 2nd down. The 4th quarter last week of the Chargers and Ravens, late in the 4th quarter, that was good. Game from start to finish, though, best game, yeah, Eagles-Bears last week. And the Bears should have won, but they didn't, and then they would have played last night. The Cowboy games, though, the past 2 weeks, the Seahawks game last week at home, and then on the road last night against Rams, they were both good. But then Colts, Texans, Colts, Chiefs, no. And then got another whistle. Delay a game. Play clock expired before Drew Brees got the snap. So Saints just shooting themselves in the foot here early on. 3:17 to play in the opening quarter. They're going to have second and long, down 2 scores, 14 points, 14-0 to the Philadelphia Eagles. The self-inflicted gunshot wounds continue for the Saints. Exactly. You guys having any problems on your end? You guys can hear me loud and clear. You guys can see me, video quality somewhat decent. Pass over the middle complete, Michael Thomas. I just hope I'm not going to have any more technical difficulties. I'm getting so pissed off about that. I am. But I just want to make sure that you guys, aren't having any problems. Both Cowboy games were decent. Cowboys pulled ahead against the Seahawks, and then the Rams went to prevent to make it close. Well, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Oh, believe me, I have. It just stops. They just freeze up. And then they stop. And then I got to start all over. Pass over the middle complete. Michael Thomas once again. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, hopefully, knock on wood, no more issues. But I did say if it does act up again, I will not start over to do another stream for this game. You'll just have to catch me now next week for the AFC and NFC Championship games next Sunday at 3 and 6:30. So that'll be the next time we'll be live right here on YouTube. So hopefully in the meantime this week, I can get everything situated. Haven't heard a response. Of course I haven't, but I haven't.
Let's think about Charles, that matchup in Week 11. Saints outgained the Eagles 546-196 today. Philly almost there. They got 151 yards. The Saints 31.
So 2nd and 8 for New Orleans. Ball at the 45-yard line. An empty backfield for Drew Brees. Trying to draw him off sides. Good hard count there. Audible. Play clock winding down once again. And Brees looking to throw over the middle. Almost intercepted once again. 10 and target was Ted Ginn Jr. So incomplete, 3rd and 8 coming up.
Undercut the route and go for the football. He's come a long way since the 48-7 game, as has the rest of the Eagles secondary. Sean Payton was eager to get Ted Ginn going. He was out for a good portion of the year, but the knee injury was 10 games. Pittsburgh felt he'd have a big day today.
3rd and 8. Brees gets a snap, looking downfield. Strip sack. Philly on it. Philly has it. No. Ball still loose. Eagles, actually no, the Saints recover it. Ball was bouncing around there for a while. That's a fumble. That's not an incomplete pass. That ball is out. That ball is out. Hit his elbow. That's Brandon Graham, 55, on the strip sack. But New Orleans recovered. There is, however, a flag on the play.
See him lose it there, and then it was Ramczyk. Let's see what the penalty is. At least I think Ramczyk.
Yeah, it looks like the Saints have it.
A long discussion on the field.
Zebras huddling up right now, discussing what just happened. Hopefully they can get this right. Like I said there earlier, a lot of Big Ten players playing in the NFL nowadays. No flag. Fumble by Drew Brees. It was recovered by Philly, but then fumbled again and recovered by New Orleans. It'll be Saint ball, 31 seconds to play here in the first. That's a good call by the refs. That's a good call. So with the fumble, with the recovery, because the Saints recovered, or excuse me, the Eagles recovered, but then the Saints recovered. The Saints get a new, fresh set of downs. It's 1st down and 10 now for New Orleans. So they luck out with the fumble. They just lose some yardage, but they got a new set of downs. So they are looking at it. They're going to review it here, and we'll get an answer from the officials here in a second. Keep those chat questions and comments coming, guys. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'm very, very sorry. I hate technical difficulties. But like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it as well. And like I said, chat questions and comments. Greatly appreciated to keep this conversation going. No, it'll still be 1st down and 10. They just lose yardage. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm understanding, at least, I think. Not something you rarely ever see, so it's good that they're taking time to look at it to, make it right. So, tell us something good. Rolling on the field has been changed. Okay. Because Graham didn't have possession and New Orleans recovered, since it was 3rd down, they recovered. It's now 4th down. Philly lucks out. Rather than New Orleans, the Saints will now punt. So after all that confusion, back and forth on that, 4th and 22, they did add some time back on the clock, 36 seconds and counting in the 1st quarter. The Eagles getting the ball back now. Sproles fair catch at the 29-yard line. They're up 14-0 on the Saints. See what's happening with Penn State and Michigan State men's college basketball. Commercial break, of course. Stat-wise for this game, as it's 14-0, Eagles on top of the Saints. Big Dick Nick Foles, 8 of 9, 113 yards and a touchdown. Drew Brees, 2 of 6, 30 yards and an interception. Wendell Smallwood, 5 carries, 22 yards. And Nelson Aguilar, 1 carry for 12 yards. New Orleans rushing, 2 carries for 2 yards for Mark Ingram. Jordan Matthews, 1 reception, 37 yards and a touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 1 of 30, catching the ball. Golden Tate, 2 of 18, and Zach Ertz, 1 of 11. Smallwood on the carry, another 3-yard gain for the former Mountaineer from Morgantown, West Virginia. Michael Thomas, 2 receptions for 30 yards, and that's it. That's all your stats here so far, and that'll probably be the final play of the 1st quarter, to be honest with you. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Eagles, up 14 points. They'll switch sides. Eagles will go left to right now, and vice versa for the Saints, right to left across your television screen as we will begin the 2nd quarter once they come back from commercial break. So 14-0, Eagles lead the Saints on the road, down on the Bayou in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome down in New Orleans, Louisiana. See if Penn State, Michigan State's on now. And it is. And of course, Penn State's getting killed. 37-19, almost halftime. And yeah, that's Penn State basketball for you. They suck. They absolutely suck. 3:32 to play here before the end of the 1st half. Patrick Chambers needs fired. They should have fired him a couple years ago, but they, for some reason, have kept him. Just like the Dallas Cowboys, they should have fired Jason Garrett a couple years ago, but for some reason, they kept him. And then they lost once again in the playoffs last night. Another missed shot there from the Nittany Lions. They're down 37-19. Saints and Eagles, though, as that'll be coming back here within the next couple seconds. Eagles lead 14-0 to begin the second quarter.
Experience the most entertaining basketball on the planet. At this amazing, unforgettable game, you won't just be watching the action, you'll be in the middle of it. On a night filled with shooting stars, the one who shines brightest could be you. Boom Johnstown's First Summit Arena, February 27th at Penn State's Bryce Jordan Center in Hershey. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
Thanks for tuning in. Sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Coming back from a commercial break here, start of the second quarter. 14-0 Eagles lead the Saints. Second and 8 for Philadelphia. Foles in shotgun, Smallwood to his left. They're going left to right now. Jeffrey here near side out wide. Foles, pass over the middle, complete to Alshon Jeffries. Ball at the 47-yard line now. First and 10, they mark it at the 46. Smallwood gets the carry up top. Gets 2 yards. Second and 8 once again for Philadelphia. One thing I don't get, I don't know if you guys are still listening or watching. The one thing I don't get with all the technical difficulties I've been having, basically it just freezes up. You know, and it stops, it cuts out. Some people can hear me, some can't. If it does that, why can't everybody hear me? One, but another reason, the main reason, why is it freezing up? So second and 8 from the 48. Foles looking to throw deep downfield, far side, intercepted. 10 for Zach Ertz. Lattimore on the INT. So both QBs have thrown picks here early on in the first half. Nice pick by Marshawn Lattimore. And of course now we get to see the Cody Parkey Ice Pepsi commercial. But what I also want to know, as I turn Penn State, Michigan State back on here before that goes to the end of the first half, under a minute to play, why do some of my streams not have any technical difficulties whatsoever? I can stream for the entire length of the game, 3.5, 4 hours. But then some games, this is 2 weeks in a row now on a Sunday for the early games, and now the late game as well here at 4:30. It'll cut out 45, maybe 60 minutes into it, and then I'll have to start over and start a new stream. Why can't I just have all my streams be good? Why can't they all just run smooth? Why do some of them, when I don't know when it's going to happen, why do some streams go the entire length, but then why do some of them quit and then I have to start over? It just makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't. It just, like I said there earlier, it blows my mind. YouTube is a multi-million, multi-billion dollar company, and they have the stupidest little mistakes happen. Like, what the hell? Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Just trying to state my opinion, state my case here. Trying to get all the thoughts I have about this out. So YouTube can listen to this, they can hear this. But in the meantime, they probably aren't even listening. They're probably not watching. They might, I don't know. But it just blows my mind that you can't even stream for a couple hours all the damn time when you could be streaming elsewhere on other social media platforms and not have any problems whatsoever. But it is what it is. First and 10 for the Saints at the 21. Breeze looking to throw here in the flat near side to Mark Ingram, complete out to the 28. And it's going to be second and short for New Orleans. They're down 2 scores surprisingly here early to the Eagles, 14-0. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media, guys. Chat, questions, and comments greatly appreciated. Share this live reaction stream on social media and hit the little thumbs up button as well. Alvin Kamara gets the carry. Gets about a yard on 2nd and 2. Going to be 3rd and short now. Going to be 3rd and short for the Saints.
Makes it tough to run the ball inside when that big fella's on the field. Saints on the year were 7th best in the NFL on 3rd downs, 1 of 3 so far today.
3rd and 1, Breeze under center. Hands off. That's a hold. That's a hold. Got a flag on the play, but Mark Ingram gets stuffed to the line of scrimmage. They'll decline it. It'll be 4th and 1. New Orleans will punt. That's what's going to happen. That was a clear hold. Yep. And it's declined, just like I said. And it'll be 4th and 1. New Orleans will punt. So, you got another rules, folks. Watch a fake, though. Taysom Hill in the ball game at the up back position. He gets it. And that's a 1st down. What a play call. I saw that from a mile away. You got to know, head coach, coordinator-wise for the respective teams. You see Hill there at the up back position. Obviously, yeah, maybe to fake out the defense, the return game, the return team for the Eagles. But, yeah, Taysom Hill gets the carry, gets on a 1st down there as the Saints go for it on 4th down on the fake punt. Commercial break. 11:36 to play here before halftime. Eagles lead 14-0. 1st and 10 for the Saints coming up.
With the other guys doesn't include a phone. So start the new year right. Join T-Mobile and get unlimited with a phone included for just $40 per line. My friends, Lucy!
Emmett!
I'm going to get them back.
That's a suicide mission.
There are so many more spaceships on this adventure.
Like so handsome.
And you are very perceptive. Keeps flipping on his skill on the way out. You gonna bruise your butt. The Lego Movie 2, rated PG. You can watch it in IMAX. Out here, there are living stories that never fade. Where personal triumphs turned into neighborhood victories. Out here, legends live. And from one legend to another, we see you. The redesign on the Civic. We created a new species. Oh my god.
Dun, dun.
Why don't you just call them vampires? There's no such thing as vampires.
Tainted love. Tainted love. Dun, dun.
Let's get into this place.
You got a plan?
Can you read my mind? That's impossible. It seems like a kind of place where impossible things happen. Premieres tomorrow on Fox.
So there's Taysom Hill, who's a quarterback.
Mhm.
The Saints have used him everywhere this year. I mean, this is from
That was a good play call. They're showing the replay on the fake punt once again. That was a good play call here early. Get the momentum. You're down 2 scores. And then hopefully you can drive downfield here and put points on the board. And then maybe get the ball back before halftime and tie it up before half. 1st and 10 now, the 34 for New Orleans. Good hard count. They got Philly to jump off sides. Pass over the middle complete. They're going to decline the offside penalty. Michael Thomas caught it around the 40-yard line now inside the 30 to 25. 11-11 to play here before halftime, but have the flag on the play right now. It's offside on Philadelphia. Good hard count, but yeah. It'll be declined. Yep. Good route by Michael Thomas there, former Ohio State Buckeye. And then the former Purdue quarterback and Charger quarterback, Drew Brees, finds him over the middle. And they mark him down to the 24-yard line. They mark him at the 24. So Brees under center, handoff to Mark Ingram. He gets inside the red zone now to the 19.
Kevin, Eagles have another injury here. Russell Douglas, the starting quarterback, is in a tunnel with an ankle injury. See how he's doing. Another player down right now, and Brandon Brooks.
A lot of injuries here early on. A lot of injuries on both sides with both Philadelphia and New Orleans.
Goodness, so Bennett is hurt. We just saw Fletcher Cox go off hurt. He has not come back.
Going to be 2nd and 5 though for New Orleans after this
Josh Hawkins has been in this series, number 48.
injury
He's a guy that has not played
timeout.
on defense this year, Charles.
So that's what the delay is at the moment.
Back who hurt his hamstring here in that 48-7 loss. Trying to get him going again, but he hasn't played in a long time. So right there.
It comes up a little late, hard to see, but right now the Eagles' best 2 defensive linemen hurt on this drive. Meanwhile, we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
Surprise! It's your MVC bike. What's MVC? Most valuable client. I'm your only client. I'm your only agent. No, you're not. No worries. We have great rates on motorcycles.
Oh, that's bad because I was going to trade this in for a boat.
We cover that too.
Hop on, Aaron. Sorry, State Farm, no third wheels. This isn't a tricycle. Jan? Yeah. Feels so light.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
So Michael Bennett, like Fletcher Cox, walks off under his own power.
So watch Bennett, 77 in white, working right there. And then right at the end.
Going to be 2nd and 5 from the 19 for New Orleans. Pistol. Taysom Hill's in at quarterback. Drew Brees. No, he's going to keep it himself. It looked like Drew Brees was lined up on the line of scrimmage, but that was not him. So he's coming back on the field now. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for New Orleans after the run by Taysom Hill, former BYU Cougar.
Uses of Taysom Hill this year and how they did it. But in this situation, he had a pass play call, saw that it was covered in two areas, was able to tuck it down and run it because he is a quarterback and he reads coverages.
He's averaging 5.3 a rush.
You know, if that's a running back, he might throw it anyway because that's what the play design was.
And Josh Hill now in motion, the tight end number 89. Breeze under center. Toss play up top, Alvin Kamara. He gets a first down and then some inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal from the 8. Got a whistle, got a flag. It was a halfback draw right up the gut to Mark Ingram. He would have walked in the end zone. Got a false start though on Andrews Pete, number 75 for the New Orleans Saint offense.
Who's been about as versatile as you can be this year. The Saints offensive line, they've been great, but they've really been banged up the second half. He's played just about everywhere.
Against Pittsburgh, he played 3 different positions. Left guard, right tackle, and left tackle. But the Saints are able to catch this in. You go back to Doug Peters declining the penalty, which you would expect him to do at that part of the field. Or Sean Payton picking up the fake punt and changing the fortunes of his team.
Breeze and shotgun looking here near side, pump fake. Corner, incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Second and goal.
And you notice there's a lot of hand fighting with the receivers and the DBs downfield. The officials are saying if you guys are going to go out and see Ginn gets a hand on the block, the block has a hand on Ginn, that comes back to, hey, you guys figure it out, and Ted Ginn can't locate the football. Second time now we've seen a Saint. Remember P.J. Williams on the touchdown pass? Could not find the football. Ted Ginn couldn't find it on offense.
Taysom Hill back in the game for the Saints. Who knows what will line up this time?
Tight end.
Got another whistle. Gonna have a timeout, New Orleans.
So the Saints call a timeout here to talk things over with 8:45 to go in this first half. And so much you talk about penalty, faking a punt on your own 30 in the first half. You don't see that every day.
And I know people are going to get on Doug Peterson. I can hear it now. How come you didn't take the penalty? You know, why would you go ahead and just let that go? Remember where they were on the field. The Saints were deep in their own territory, about the 30-yard line. It wasn't out near midfield where you might expect a fake. And Sean Payton, realizing his team needed a huge pick-me-up and a change in fortunes, had the guts to go ahead and call the fake punt. And now look at how this is working out.
Yeah, and then of course the big throw from Breeze to Thomas that got him going. Penalty though, so this is a second and goal. The 13. Here's Breeze.
Second and goal from the 13-yard line. Breeze passed over the middle, completed the 10-yard line. And that's Michael Thomas. Going to be third and goal now from the 10. They got to basically score on this play.
Thomas now has 4 catches, 76 yards. And Ingram has the other catch. And it's quite the difference from last time when Jim Schwartz blanketed Thomas and doubled him the whole game.
And also blitzed a lot and left other people in man-to-man situations. And guys weren't equipped to handle it. Today, handling things a lot better, having played together for 5 to 6 weeks.
Alvin Kamara lines up as a wide receiver.
Breeze
Third and goal. Breeze.
looking over the middle. Passes complete. 2-yard line. Michael Thomas once again. Going to be fourth and goal. Like I said, you basically got to score on third and goal from the 10-yard line. They did not. You already went for it already on this drive on fourth down. A fake punt on 4th and 1. Now it's 4th and goal from the 2. Do you kick it, get some points, or do you go for it once again? Looks like the offense is staying on the field. Drew Brees going to be under center, maybe a toss play, maybe an end around, quick pump fake, and then a pass near side here, touchdown Saints. Kirkwood 18 on the reception. Good play call. You faked me out. You faked the Eagle defense out too. 14-6 now is your score. Philly leads New Orleans. You needed to get a touchdown, though. I mean, 3 points would have been nice, but how he got that open in the back corner of the end zone beats me. Just a simple out route for him. They faked everybody out. Thomas came in motion, pump fake to him on the quick snap, and found Kirkwood. And extra point by Will Lutz is up and good. 14-7. 14-7 now. Eagles lead the Saints. We do. Hopefully it's not a blowout. Hopefully this game will be close and it'll come down to the wire.
Half of everything sold on Amazon comes from small and medium businesses just like mine.
Come on, let's work together.
Discover my business and many others like it at Amazon.
Don't move a muscle. I will destroy everything you love. Our enemies are getting smarter. We are exposed and vulnerable. This is our home. It's up to us to put an end to it. Show them what you got, bud. Let's go. Rated PG.
Hey, Daryl,
Hey, Thomas.
if you're choosing a number, would you want the one the experts at Rootmetrics say is #1 in the nation?
Sure. They probably know what they're talking about.
Or the one that JD Power says is highest in network quality by people who use it every day?
This is a tough one.
Not really, because Verizon won both, so you don't have to choose.
Why don't you just lead with that?
It's like a fun thing.
Chosen by experts, chosen by you. Get 6 months Apple Music on us. It's the unlimited plan you need on the network you deserve. Now buy the latest Galaxy phones, get Galaxy S9 free.
Now you bid for $6 at Burger King. Choose either the $6 King Box with a flame grilled Whopper, fries, a drink, and 2 cookies, or choose from the 2 for $6 mix or match deal. Make your best pick for $6, only at Burger King.
Coors Light is cold lager. For a smoother, crisper taste. The world's most refreshing beer. Coors Light.
Gordon Ramsay, 24 hours to hell and back. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Rather than $6 King Box, only at Burger King. Everybody Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Your Swiss Army knife player of Taysom Hill. He can play basically any position you ask him to. Dun, 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 dun. Everything you got. Wow, we're driving crazy. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Saints kickoff, touchback. Eagles begin at the 25-yard line. Another promo for the Daytona 500. Hard to believe NASCAR will be back in about a month. Seems like it just got over. Actually, the final race of the 2018 NASCAR season was on the same day that these two teams met back in November 18th. Right before Thanksgiving. It was also the same day as Survivor Series in the WWE this past year. And the Saints blew them out. Eagles called timeout. No time came off the clock. Play clock was winding down though. Nick Foles calls a timeout. So both teams 2 remaining here in the first half. 1st and 10 still for the Eagles at the 25-yard line. Up 7, 14-7, 7:23 to play before halftime. Dun dun, 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 dun. 1st and 10. Foles fakes the give to Sproles. Ends up tossing it back to him up top. Sproles makes a couple moves, gets a first down out to the 39-yard line. Might have got away with a hold there, but no call. 1st and 10. Foles hands off to Wendell Smallwood. He gets a yard to the 40. Second and 9 from the 40. Ertz in motion. Foles in shotgun. Fake to give to Sproles. Looking to throw far side. Complete to Ertz. Gain of about 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 5. Third and 5 from the 44. Trips here near side. Foles in shotgun. False start. Jason Peters, left tackle. Still going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 10, though, from the 39. The original line of scrimmage for this set of downs. Sean Payton trying to get the crowd involved. It is getting louder, sounds like. Third and 10 from the 39. Foles with Sproles to his left. Play clock winding down once again. He gets the snap. Looking over the middle. Ends up throwing it in the turf. Incomplete. 4th and 10. Philadelphia will punt. New Orleans will get the ball back down 7. 2 timeouts and 4:42 to play before halftime. They'll drive downfield and score again. I'd be surprised if they didn't. I'd be shocked. If they get 3 points, so be it, but I would be shocked if they don't score a touchdown. The kind of momentum that they have right now. And Johnson on to punt. Inside the 15 at the 12. And New Orleans returns it to about the 20-yard line. So that's where they'll have it. 4:33 officially to play. Before halftime, it'll be 1st and 10 as we see a nice aerial view of the Superdome with the King Center there right next to it as well. 1st and 10 for the Saints with halftime looming. Hear a lot of who dat chants, rightfully so. From the 20, Breeze under center, handoff Alvin Kamara. He gets a first down out past the 30 to the 33. Gain of 13 on the play.
And just look at all the work in here. And right into the interior. Moves left, but look at the vision there by Alvin.
Good block.
See the hole back inside. Straight, they're gonna run a zone play.
Good block by number 67, Larry Warford, for the New Orleans offense. Open the hole up a little bit bigger there for Kamara to get a first down out to the 33 now. So Ted Ginn Jr. in motion. He's up top now, far side. Fake the give to Mark Ingram. Breeze rolling out. Hits his tight end on the check down. Josh Hill, 89, gain of 3 yards. Saints going right to left across your television screen. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. 2nd and 7.
All Philadelphia in the first quarter. Looks like they have control in the second quarter. A fake punt changes things. And since that moment, New Orleans has been on the march.
Second and 7 from the 36. Kamara motions out up top. Empty backfield now. Breeze gets the snap. Looking over the middle. Pass near side here. Michael Thomas. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Going to be 3rd down. 3:04 and counting to play before halftime. Clock will continue to wind.
Look at him coming underneath, little shallow cross. Nigel Bradham trying to stay with him, staying back, wary of the speed and the ability to turn upfield. But a nice open field tackle by Bradham after the catch by Thomas. But you know, with Fletcher Cox,
Going to be 3rd and 3.
interior pass rush.
They're going to spot it 3rd and 3, 2:40 now and counting. 14-7 is your score. Philly leads New Orleans. Michael Thomas in motion. Breeze in shotgun. Ingram to his left. Breeze looking to throw. Pump fake. He's going to get sacked back at the 32. It'll be 4th down and New Orleans will punt. They'll punt after the 2-minute warning. They'll take that clock the whole way down to the 2-minute warning, more than likely, and punt at the 2-minute warning back to Philadelphia. So Philly will have a little less than 2 minutes, 2 timeouts to drive downfield, depending on what happens on the punt, of course. But they're up 7. They'll try to put more points on the board now before halftime, after New Orleans cannot get in field goal range or score a touchdown on this drive. So they'll punt on 4th and 11 on the other side of the 2-minute warning. 14-7, as I said, is your score. Philadelphia leads the New Orleans Saints. Second half now. Penn State men's basketball getting back into it. They're only down 12 now to Michigan State. 43-31, 15 minutes to play. Nice jump shot there by Michigan State. Misses, but Penn State now has the ball. Stevens passes. 3 for the Nittany Lions, no good. Good board by Penn State. Down low now. And a nice bucket there by Penn State. 43-33 now, only a 10-point ball game. It was, 37-19 there at one point when I had it on last time. Under 15 to play. That's a charge. That's a good call. Izzo not happy about that. Yeah, that's a good call.
Couch. But instead, you're camped out here, getting out of your comfort zone. It's possible with the all-new Santa Fe with Lane Keep Assist, part of the Hyundai SUV family.
For a limited time, get the great value of 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $6 each when you buy 2. That's more pizza for more people you like for less. That's more better. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
AI from Amazon Web Services is
Who's watching at this very second? Let me know in the chat.
the Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes scrambled 32 yards before throwing a pass over 43 yards for a
taking next-gen stats to the next level.
Well, it really has been a story of two different quarters. The Eagles came out red hot, but then things settled. The Saints with a huge fake punt. Story of their game so far in the second quarter.
New Orleans will punt. No fake this time around. Philly, Darren Sproles calls for a fair catch at the 23-yard line. So they'll have 78 yards to go to pay dirt. Maybe put more points on the board here before halftime. 14-7.
Jimmy will gather all his friends to help break down what they saw in the first half. Plus, we'll look ahead to next week's AFC Championship game between Kansas City and New England, along with Christina Pink having an interview with the Patriots' James White. It's all next on the Visa Halftime. Kevin and Charles?
First and 10 from the 23. Foles fakes it to Sproles. Pass near side here, complete. Alshon Jeffrey. First down. What a catch. Foles just lobbed it up there for him, and Jeffrey somehow came down with it. Nice turnaround by him. That's a catch. He had both feet in bounds. Maintain 7. If it freezes up here, catch me next week, AFC and NFC Championship games. So I will not be starting another stream here for this game if it freezes up once again, because it's been pissing me off. But it looked like it kicked out of it there, but if so, like I said, just be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see everybody next week then. Nice block by Sproles. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Zach Ertz, right on his fingertips. So 2nd and 10 at the 34 now. 1:41 to play. Foles hands off to Sproles. He gets a yard. 3rd and 9. Yeah, but if at any point this freezes up, I'll just end it. Well, it'll end for me. It'll just close automatically, and I won't be able to open it back up and start the same stream, continue it. I'll have to start a brand new one, and I've already done that with the game earlier. I've already done that here once again with this game. So, like I said, if it acts up with me again, I'll just end, and I'll see everybody the next Sunday for the AFC and NFC Championship games. 3rd and 9, 1:34 here in the first half as New Orleans calls their second timeout. So they stop the clock. It's 3rd and 9. They'll call their other one to try to get the ball back here before the end of the first half. Got shotgun once again for Nick Foles. And trips here near side. Jeffrey comes in motion now. And Foles looking. Tip to the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 4th and 9. The Saints will keep their one timeout that they're probably about ready to use. So they got a minute 29, one timeout. It's 4th and 9 for the Eagles. They're up 7, 14-7. They'll punt. The Saints will get the ball back. They'll have about probably a minute 20 to play once they get the punt return. And one timeout to try to drive downfield and get points on the board before halftime. Cameron Jordan there on the deflection for the New Orleans Saints defense. So Johnson's punt is up and away. Time ticking off the clock. Fielded to the 10 at 1:23 to play. Good return out here near side, out past the 20 to 22. Got a flag on the play, maybe a block in the back or a hold, so it might be coming back. But 1:18 is what's on the clock. They might add some time, we'll see. But the Saints have one timeout and they're down 7. That's a block in the back. That's a good call. That's a good call. That was right in front of the returner. Right as he caught it and started running. Yep, that's a good call. Legal block in the back. Be half the distance from the 22, so they'll have the ball at the 11-yard line. And it'll be first down and 10 for New Orleans there. Down 7, one timeout. They got to go 89 yards now to get in the end zone before halftime. Will Lutz field goal range, anywhere, I'd say probably 30, 35 yard line, somewhere in there. So they'll probably run some out routes towards the sideline, try to save that timeout. They might run a couple halfback draws here. Actually, they're going to spot the ball at the 6 yard line for some reason, because he was at the 22, but that's not half the distance, but oh well. First and 10 from the 6. Breeze throws here over the middle, near side. Ben Watson on the reception. And another first down. He gets out of bounds, so the clock stops, 1:12. Eagles will get the ball to begin the second half as well, as they kicked off. Breeze threw that pick on the first play, and then Philly drove down the field and scored. So say New Orleans, Breeze doesn't throw that pick, they punt, and then Philly doesn't do anything on that drive, and everything else goes as planned, or as it has, 7-7. It's not 14-7. Might be 14-14, though, here before halftime, as Drew Brees finds Ted Ginn Jr., far side, complete. He gets out of bounds as well. So 2 plays within the past 10 seconds. They're moving the ball down the field. They'll have it now around the 35, 40-yard line. 1:07 to go here before halftime. One timeout, down 7. Ball at the 39-yard line, first and 10 for Drew Brees and company. And they hand off Alvin Kamara. They'll run some hurry up here now out to the 45. Gain of 6 for Alvin and the Chipmunks. 2nd and 4. Under a minute to play now. Breeze, pass over the middle, complete. Alvin Kamara once again. Good block there by Ted Ginn Jr., but Kamara runs into him, but he gets some more yards after that, out to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Does not get out of bounds. Saints will more than likely call their final timeout here, I bet. Yeah, 30 seconds to play here before halftime. They call their timeout. He was trying to get out of bounds, and he ran into his blocker, Ginn Jr., and got tackled in bounds. Nothing you can do about that. Another big play, though, from New Orleans on offense. 1st and 10, 31 seconds officially here in the first half. Philly leads 14-7. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media, guys. Links in the description below. Share this. Chat questions and comments. Greatly appreciated. Also, be sure to hit that thumbs up button coming up at halftime. Unless I have more technical difficulties, I'll go over stats here of the first half today between Philadelphia and New Orleans. And like I said, if I have any problems from here on out to the end of this game, I will not be starting over and starting another stream. You guys will just have to tune into the game if you're able to, and then catch me next week for the AFC and NFC Championship games. AFC, you got New England and Kansas City from Arrowhead next Sunday, and then the winner of this game will play the Rams in either LA or New Orleans, depending on who wins. If the Saints win, it'll be in New Orleans next Sunday afternoon. If the Eagles win, it'll be out in LA. Holding on the offense, going to be a 10-yard penalty. They're going to replay first down. So 1st and 20 now for New Orleans. 28 seconds to play. Down 7, 14-7.
Working on him. Pete pushing away, but Cox has the leverage. Got down a little bit lower, bowls him over, and all Pete can do is pull him down so he can't get to his quarterback.
So that's a pretty big penalty. As you look at Cox's numbers, all career highs, he was incredible. They're pretty much out of field goal range right now.
Saints have the ball close to midfield, 42-yard line. Penalty really hurt. Pass over the middle, complete. Ted Ginn Jr. You got to spike it. You got to spike it. You got to spike it. It'll be 3rd down after that. They spike it on 2nd and 5, so 3rd and 5 coming up, 11 seconds to play. Got to run a quick out route, get a first down. If not, run a quick out route, get out of bounds. Because if you don't get the first down, you can't spike it on 4th down, and then you won't be able to kick your field goal. That's what happened going into the first half, or going into halftime at the end of the first half earlier with the Chargers and Patriots. The Patriots couldn't get out of bounds and I mean, they're already up 35-7, but still, you want to get out of bounds. So if you don't have any timeouts, you can get your field goal team out there and kick a field goal. 3rd and 5. Philadelphia's going to call one of their two, as the play clock was winding down for New Orleans. I don't know why they called a timeout. They should have let it expire. It would have been 3rd and 10 then. They'd really be on the outside of field goal range at 11 seconds. They'd have to draw up a better play. Breeze has had a hell of a career.
Goodness, you just rolled that out there like a sommelier.
Let's go for it, Charles.
I would say so.
Whatever's on the table, I'll usually take. So after the thought process here,
They're actually just going to kick the field goal now instead of running a play on 3rd and 5. So Will Lutz on to attempt this field goal. He's only missed 2 so far. It'll be a 45-yard field goal attempt. 11 seconds to play. You got to get some points out here before halftime. Smart move. Kick is up and good. So 14-10. 6 seconds. They'll have to kick off. They'll squib it. Philly will recover, run, and it'll be halftime. Once again, guys, like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Chat questions and comments, greatly appreciated. Hit the thumbs up button and share this as well. A week from today, AFC and NFC title games. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions play of those. 2 weeks from today, Pro Bowl. Actually, 2 weeks from last night, NXT TakeOver Phoenix in the WWE. 2 weeks from today, though, the Pro Bowl in the NFL, and then WWE Royal Rumble 2019. 3 weeks from today, Super Bowl 53, Atlanta, Georgia. Hopefully we get the 2 best teams facing off versus each other once again, playing for the Lombardi Trophy as Will Lutz kicks off. Actually kicks it deep, surprisingly. It'll be a touchback. Philly will come out and more than likely just take a knee and go into halftime with a 4-point lead. Philadelphia just going to take a knee. 14-10 is your halftime score. So the Eagles lead by 4 over the Saints in this rematch from Week 11, where the Saints won 48-7. Not that type of game here today. Eagles got out to an early 14-0 lead after an interception on the very first play of the game by Drew Brees. Foles also threw a pick. Stat-wise, here at halftime, Foles is 12 of 17, 156 yards passing, a touchdown and an interception. Breeze also has a touchdown and interception, but he's 13 of 19, 171 yards passing. Wendell Smallwood, 8 carries, 27 yards. Aguilar still 1 carry, 12 yards on the end around. Mark Ingram, 4 carries, 7 yards, and Alvin Kamara, 5 carries, 26 yards. Jordan Matthews, 1 catch, 37 yards and a touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 3 of 55. Golden Tate, 2 of 18. Zach Ertz, 2 of 15. And then Darren Sproles out of the backfield receiving for the Philadelphia Eagles, 2 catches for 19 yards. New Orleans, Ted Ginn Jr., 2 of 36. Michael Thomas, 6 of 87. And then Watson, 1 of 12. And Alvin Kamara, 1 of 23. So those are your halftime stats. We'll turn on Michigan State and Penn State men's college basketball. We'll catch the tail end of that, and then we'll turn this game back on once the second half begins. So 9-0, under 9 minutes to play now over in Happy Valley. Penn State down 15 to the Spartans from East Lansing. And we're going to make that 18 now as it's 60 60-42, 8:45 and counting. Michigan State 3 timeouts. Penn State has 2. Talked about it earlier. Penn State basketball not really that good. Surprisingly, though, they are on CBS here this afternoon. Don't know why, but they are. Got an injured Penn State player.
Nothing malicious about it. I think Ward landed on top of him there.
Just hit the court pretty hard. That's all.
So the athletic training staff taking a look at Miles Dredd.
He was in pain in his one. I think a lot of times your fear.
He's holding his left ankle. So that's what it looks like the injury is. Pat Chambers getting into it again. He's overrated as a coach. He is. But Penn State basketball, they won't hire no big name men's basketball coach. They never have. They never will. It's not a flagrant foul. Jesus Christ.
Misfortune, basically.
All these sports anymore, they're just getting so damn soft. Let them play.
Wow, that is a large body too. They're not going to call anything.
It's not even a common foul.
Right.
Yeah, there was no foul on the play.
So he will be okay.
Good God. Yeah, Penn State is 7-9, like I said earlier. Michigan State 14-2. They're ranked 6th overall in the country. Nice block there by Michigan State. 7:33 to play now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Nice picture there. The court inside the Bryce Jordan Center over in Happy Valley.
We're okay. Just okay. We got a saying here. The brakes don't stop it, something will.
That's not a real saying.
It is around here. I wrote it. Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest tech. Now it's 5G. More for your thing. That's our thing. Here's your Buick, sir.
So what's going on in the halftime show? Probably just Jimmy Johnson, Terry Bradshaw getting into a fight. No, they're just showing highlights. I was surprised last night. Jimmy Johnson actually picked the Rams to defeat the Cowboys. And he's a former Cowboy head coach. Won a couple Super Bowls with them. I was very shocked that he picked the Rams, but he's obviously smarter than what most people think he is. So the Rams did end up winning last night.
We have to take chances to build some kind of confidence because the way this game started, it did not look like this. It looked like the Saints team we were worried about that might show up, the one that was not ready. The winner of this game obviously goes on to face the Rams in the NFC Championship game next Sunday.
Be a rematch no matter what.
Tilt is all set. We will tell you how that happened as we get you all set for the second half. Down in New Orleans, the fourth. This is halftime after this.
Now you can tap to pay with Visa at CVS. You want to show off your speed, you help your money keep up. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Perfect.
My name is Curtis, and I love the egg white grill because the egg itself, it's like soft and fluffy, like a pillow. I wouldn't eat my pillow, but I'd eat the Chick-fil-A breakfast egg white sandwich for sure.
Our Chick-fil-A game summary. Michigan State hasn't really lost too much with the field goal percentage, but man, they are getting the boards, aren't they?
Rebound, it gets them in good position too, to where they run the floor.
Let's see if we can spot John anywhere. I doubt it. He probably left already since they're down 18. Tom Izzo is saying we got to play better. We're not playing very well. He's one of the best coaches of all time. He's in the Hall of Fame, for God's sakes.
I think he's stretching the truth a little bit. Basically, they just lumped him on the floor. You've got people in great position, and then the other end, you've got plenty of time to do some things, get the ball side to side, be creative. Oh, duck in out of the timeout. I love it. You get a good shot.
Watkins did not get himself straight into the basket. As he and Ward were tied up. Ward, who has 14 career double-doubles, counting today's. A little bit of a bump.
Watkins and he are going at it. I think Watkins thinks he hurt his teammate kind of deal.
Pressure now by Penn State with 7:20 to play in the second half.
Dangerous. You can open up shooters.
There for three. It's no good. Ball tipped around. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be Penn State basketball.
In a way, the press works. You got a shot that you make it, you got the ball back. But that is dangerous against these sharp shooters.
Penn State has not scored in almost 3 minutes. How do you expect to win games in the Big Ten if you don't score any points in a 3-minute span? Just blows my mind. Everybody thinks they're good, but they're not. They always play like this. Always. There's always hype for Penn State men's basketball. They always suck. And I'm a Penn State fan, for God's sakes, and I'm the one saying it. Probably have a TV timeout coming up here very shortly. We're under 7 minutes to play. It'll be a 7-minute TV timeout during the next break.
You're a big guy, you love it. It just opens things up. Kid plays within himself. So he's good defender, too.
Double figures from Wade. 63-42. Largest lead of the night for Michigan State.
63-42 now. Spartans leading the Lions. And this is technically the battle for the land-grant trophy as well. That's what those two schools play for in football. Don't play anything for basketball, but still two of the first land-grant institutions of all time. So Michigan State, Penn State at the line. First one's good from Charity Strike. Still a 20-point ball game. There's no way now they're coming back. No way. The second is also good.
Yeah, that's what Pat Chambers kind of alluded to today. He said, he knows that he has those three, but he needs certain guys to make
63-44. Michigan State has the ball.
fouls on Reeves. 5 team fouls for Penn State. Michigan State trying to improve its record to 6-0 in the Big Ten. They've won 17 straight Big Ten
Wow. Shot clock winding down. They get it off, and it goes in. 65-44. Pat Chambers will be fired by the end of the season. He needs to be fired. Longest active conference game winning streaks in the Power 5, the major conferences. Michigan State leads with 17 with a win today. With a win today, they would make that 18 in a row in the Big Ten. Last loss was actually last January, a year ago today, to be honest with you, to Michigan. So they haven't lost in a year in the Big Ten. That's very impressive. Very hard to believe. Good board, Michigan State. Or excuse me, Penn State's going to keep it. Big guys fighting down low. Whistle. Let's see if Eagles Saints is back on yet. No. But it looks like they're coming back on with the second half. Yep. Start of the third quarter coming up. The Eagles will receive the second half kickoff because they kicked off to begin the game. And they lead, the Eagles do, 14-10 over the Saints. So the Saints kick off to begin the second half. Eagles going left to right, going to have a touchback. Philadelphia will begin at the 25-yard line. Up 14-10. Chat questions and comments, greatly appreciated. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. From the 25, Foles under center, motions Aguilar up top, and handoff, Wendell Smallwood, gain of 3. See Stefan Wisniewski there at right guard now. Former Penn State Nittany Lion, second round draft pick by the Raiders back 2010. Play clock hits double zeros. They didn't get it off. That's a delay game. Seen a couple delay games here today. One with the Saints, one with the Eagles, 2 earlier with the Chargers. Well, actually, Philadelphia calls a timeout. Philadelphia calls a timeout instead of taking the delay game penalty. So, what? 49 seconds into the second half, they waste the timeout because they can't get the snap off in time. And you got to be better than that. From the 28, 2nd and 7. Jeffrey in motion up top. Foles gets the snap, looking his way, passes to Alshon, 3-yard gain. Going to be 3rd and 4. Shout out to Kevin Burkhart, but it is 3rd and 4, not 3rd and 5. As I said, not what you had said. 14-10 Eagles. See what Peterson draws up here. You can really tell the crowd getting involved in this game now as the Saints are only down 4 here early in the second half. Foles, pass near side here. Jeffrey, incomplete. 4th down and 4. Philly will punt. Almost blocked on the punt. Johnson gets it up and away, though. There is a flag. Lewis fields it at the 15. And running near side here out past the 25 to the 29 before getting pushed out of bounds. Mm-hmm. During the kick, holding on the receiving team. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Gonna have a timeout on the field as well. Yeah, they're gonna be backed up another 10 yards due to the hold. So they'll start around the 20-yard line instead of the 30. Down 4, 14-10. Let's see what's happening in the Bryce Jordan Center. Michigan State, Penn State. 4 minutes to play, 65-49. Michigan State leads Penn State. That's a walk. That's a travel. Come on, call it. Nice shot. Doesn't go. Penn State in transition. Down 16. Bad turnover. Michigan State has the ball back. Deep defense. Deep defense. Gonna still be Michigan State ball there after it goes out of bounds. See a Lonzo Ball look-alike as the one official today. Michigan State inbounding. Nice look up top with the key. 3 doesn't go. Penn State in transition once again. Nice shot there by Stevens. 65-51. 2:45 and counting to play. Got a foul there on Michigan State. Penn State will get the ball back. Both teams, 2 timeouts remaining. Tom Izzo trying to play it cool. Not trying to lose his temper here late. They're up 14, 2:40 to play. We Are Penn State chants from the crowd. Nice move. Nice block there by Michigan State once again now. And another block. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to still be Spartan basketball. I'll keep this on until it's over. And then we'll turn the Saints and Eagles back on. 2:21 to go here.
Michigan State trying to win its 18th straight Big Ten conference game. 16 in the country, 14 wins on the way to 15.
Quick shot by Penn State, no good. Michigan State ball once again. Spartans are going right to left. Slow it down. You're up 14. Why the hell are you trying to score as quick as you can? Another wide open three for Michigan State. That one connects. 68-51. 140 and counting. Three-pointer, good for Penn State, 68-54. Timeout, 1:23 to play. We'll turn Philly, New Orleans on. First and 10 for the Saints from the 14-yard line, 12:26 to play in the third quarter. Man in motion, that's Kamara. He goes back up top, fake the end around reverse to him. Give to Mark Ingram. He gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. Saints going right to left. Second down.
Misdirection. Get your eyes going one way, take the ball back another, and then he just ran a simple power play inside for good yardage. Trying to get you off balance just enough so a half of a foot, right? You lean the wrong way, gives you a good blocking angle, pick up yardage.
Second and 6. Breeze and shotgun. Quick pass up top far side. Complete to Ted Ginn Jr. First down Saints. First and 10 from the 26. Kamara in the backfield. They give to him. He gets a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Let's see if Penn State, Michigan State has gone final. 1:15. 14-point ball game. Michigan State has the ball. Turnover. Penn State in transition. Dunk. But they're down 12. Josh Reeves, 23 on the dunk, but a little too late. Under a minute to play now. Michigan State just moving the ball around the post. Drive, gets fouled. Third down. First down coming up for New Orleans after the previous play. Can I see a replay? Here we go. Breeze was dropping back. Pass over the middle. Check down guy complete. That was Michael Thomas. That was Michael Thomas. And first down for the Saints. Under 10 minutes to play here. Michael Thomas, 7 catches, 98 yards. Breeze looking to throw again. Check down over the middle for the second consecutive play. That's Kirkwood. That was the one touchdown, the only touchdown for the Saints here today. Second down. I'll get to that question or comment here in a second. Bear with me. 35 seconds to play here. Penn State, Michigan State. Spartans up 69-56. They get the board. Basically, they can really just pass the ball. They call a timeout. There's a 2.1 second differential between the game and shot clock. So 24.1 seconds to play. 69-56. The Spartans of Michigan State will beat Penn State in men's basketball. So our run there by Alvin Kamara. It's going to be 3rd and short, under 9 minutes to play now here in this ball game. 14-10 is your score. Eagles lead the Saints. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Chat, questions, and comments also greatly appreciated. How many seasons do Tom Brady and Drew Brees have left? Watching all the way from London, England, the UK. Well, thank you once again there, Daniel Gonzalez, for tuning in and watching. I know you got a 5-hour from the East Coast of the U.S. to you, passing the flat to Josh Hill, first down Saints. I would say Breeze has at least probably 2 more in him, maybe 3, maybe 4. And then Brady, depending on what happens next week, this very well could be his last year. He might just want that 6th ring and be done with it. He's probably got at least 2, maybe 3 in him as well. Yeah, I'd say 2 to 3 for both of them. Breeze is just a little bit younger than Brady, but Breeze has had reconstructive shoulder surgery. So, pass deep down the middle, incomplete intent for Taysom Hill. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Good play call there from the 46. Going deep with your Swiss Army knife. Taysom Hill, the former quarterback at BYU, and hit him right in the hands. God damn, you got to catch that. Yeah, I would say 2 to 3 for both of them. If not more. I mean, maybe these guys will play till they're 45 like Favre did. You know, I don't know. They're both great quarterbacks, though. They're both great quarterbacks. From the 46, 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Hill in at quarterback now. He's ironed it out over the middle. Has a man, Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. What a throw by Taysom Hill. What a throw. Right on the money. That was a dime. Got a flag on the play. Maybe illegal formation. Got a hold on the Saints. It ain't going to count. Oh, my God. Andrus Peat once again getting called for a hold. Beautiful play. Simple post route over the middle from the slot for Alvin Kamara. That's a hold, though. That's a good call. And Hill hit him right on the numbers. Right in the breadbasket. Good God. 1st and 20 now. 14-10 still. Eagles lead the Saints. Not 16-14. Pending the extra point, or 17-14 after a Will Lutz extra point. So 14-10 after the hold. Kamara just ran right straight up the damn field. Wide open. Hit him right in the hands. Beautiful touch pass by Taysom Hill. And that was a touchdown. Now they're on the other side of the 50. They got a ways to go. 2nd and 20. Breeze looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. Michael Thomas at the 1st down marker. Looks like it's enough for a 1st down. Penn State, Michigan State should have gone final. And it has Tom Izzo getting interviewed. So Michigan State defeats Penn State in men's college basketball here this afternoon, as expected. Penn State falls to 7-10 on the season. Michigan State 15-2, 18 consecutive Big Ten wins. Last loss was actually 1 year ago today to Michigan, their arch rival from Ann Arbor. Traquan Smith has it. He's running, gets a couple. Doesn't get out of bounds. Going to be 2nd down. The clock is still ticking. 6:32 and counting here in the 3rd. Ran some trickery there. Just an end around reverse here to the near side. Traquan Smith, number 10. Decent stiff arm. He got about 3, maybe 4 yards on that run. So good blocking downfield though. Gonna be 2nd and 5. Toss play here near side, Alvin Kamara. Good block. He gets about 4. He's gonna be about a half yard shy of the first down marker. Third and 1. 3rd and inches. 3rd and half of football is what it is.
There's a lot on there. And said to himself, I didn't have Alvin Kamara involved enough in the first half. He's getting him involved here in the 3rd quarter.
Interesting that on 3rd and 1, 2 best pass rushers for Philly go out.
Breeze under center. Man in motion, that's Taysom Hill. They give to Alvin Kamara. He gets stuffed to the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Saints are saying 1st. Eagles saying 4th. We'll probably measure. We'll get a measurement with Chain Gang. We'll see. They're going to take a timeout and measure. He's close. He's close. They're going to say 1st down. They don't even bring Chain Gang out. They say 1st down. They give it to him. 1st and 10. Yeah, that's a 1st down. That's a good, yeah, okay. That's a good spot. Yeah, that's a 1st down. Good call. Hill back in the game at quarterback. Maybe a quarterback draw. Breeze here near side. Hill gonna run. Got a flag. Gonna be coming back once again. Got another hold. Come on. Good God. Quit holding.
You just saw it there. That's the old tailback. Oh, sweep. Number 60.
Max Unger, the culprit on that, former Seahawk, traded for Jimmy Graham a couple years ago. First day of the new league year, 2015, and
This would have been a staple play for him.
Saints really won that trade. He did have some injuries when he first arrived, but Jimmy Graham in Green Bay now and no longer in Seattle. So, like I said, the Saints really won that trade. Got a good offensive lineman, got a good center for Drew Brees. So 1st and 20 after the holding. Hill only got a couple yards on the carry anyway. So 1st and 20 from the 36. The Saints really going in the wrong direction here on this drive. It seems like it's been going on forever with all the penalties. Didn't look like they got it off. They give it to him now. Pass almost intercepted. Incomplete. Michael Thomas, the intended target. 2nd and 20. Hit Thomas right in the hands. Bounced a little bit. Philly almost picked it off. Fell incomplete as we see the replay. So, yeah, that's a lucky play there for New Orleans. They'll keep this drive going for the time being. Yeah, like I said, this play has been going on forever. Almost 10 minutes. My God. 10 minutes of football time, possession-wise. Breeze looking to throw. Screen in the flat up top, Alvin Kamara. Gain of about 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 16. Under 4 minutes to play now in the 3rd. 14-10, Eagles lead the Saints. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media, guys. Links in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up. Also share it and chat questions and comments greatly appreciated. 3rd and 16, 3:42 and counting.
You know, the screen game is a big part of what the Saints do, but it's hard to do it against zone teams. They see the screens ahead of them, so I doubt Sean Payton goes to that in this situation.
Trips here near side. Breeze and shotgun. He gets a snap. Maybe a little bit of a false start. No call. Pump fake. Breeze throws to Michael Thomas. 1st down, Saints at the 12-yard line. First and 10 from the 12. Breeze, he hands off, got a whistle, got a flag. Dirty laundry on the field once again. The Eagles really haven't touched the ball since the beginning of the second half. Saints have had this drive going for now over 10 minutes. Good God, another penalty on Andrus Peat.
Let's make it even more difficult on ourselves. With a penalty, we'll overcome it, pick up a first down. Another penalty, overcome it. Here's another
Going to be
one.
first and 15.
And if they don't get a touchdown for the drive of this length in time, it'll be a major disappointment for this offense.
It's a fourth penalty on Andrus Peat. I agree. First and 15. They've overcome these yardages on this drive alone.
Breeze hands off. Kamara running up the far sideline. Gets pushed out of bounds. Maybe a first down at the 2. It'd be first and goal then. They're going to say first and goal. They're going to give him the first down at the 2.
Counters and misdirections, we're seeing more and more of it in the NFL. Throw it to the left, he cuts
Good stiff arm by Alvin. Keep running it. Keep running it down their throat. Wow. 16-yard run is the longest run of the day for the Saints. Pass in the end zone, caught for a touchdown. That's Michael Thomas. Cap his day off after another 100-yard receiving day. Cap it off with a 2-yard touchdown. 16-14 pending the extra point from Will Lutz. Yeah, Michael Thomas, 10 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown now. Breeze, 21-29, 251 passing, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. So after all those penalties, after this long drive, the Saints still find pay dirt, score a touchdown, make it 17-14 now, Saints over the Eagles. 1:40 to play in the next to last quarter here in this final NFL playoff divisional game this weekend. 1:40 to play in the third if you didn't get that. So Saints lead by 3, 17-14. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up. Chat questions and comments also greatly appreciated. And be sure to share this. Next week, AFC and NFC Championship games. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions play of both of those, so be sure to tune back in. We'll have the Patriots going to Kansas City, Missouri to play the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. Winner will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 53 3 weeks from today. Also next week, the Rams will play the winner of this game, either in New Orleans if the Saints win, and if the Eagles win, they'll play the Eagles. The Rams will in LA. So that'll be next week. Both rematches from earlier this year, so should be good football games next weekend during Conference Championship Sunday. Patriots, Chiefs, as I said. Rams, Saints maybe Eagles, Rams. We'll see depending on what happens here in this game. Got about 16 minutes to play before it goes final. I'll have stats, final stats once it does go final, so be sure to stay tuned for those. Like I said, like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. 2 weeks from last night, WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions, play-by-play of that as well. 2 weeks from today, the Pro Bowl in the NFL and the Royal Rumble in the WWE, the Royal Rumble 2019 from Phoenix, Arizona, Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, being held in a baseball stadium this year for the first time ever. They've had WrestleMania in a baseball stadium before, but not a Royal Rumble, so should be very interesting. I've been hearing the superstars, when they enter the Rumble, enter the ring, the ramp will be coming out of the dugout, so that'll be pretty cool if that does happen. But that's 2 weeks from today. The Pro Bowl at 3 o'clock, and then later on in the night on the WWE Network, the 2019 Royal Rumble in the WWE. And then 3 weeks from today, as I said, Super Bowl 53 down in Atlanta, Georgia, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL. Maroon 5 actually going to be doing the halftime show. They announced that earlier today. So they'll be doing the halftime show, so that should be interesting. But we'll either have the Patriots, Chiefs, Rams, Eagles or Saints be Super Bowl 53 champions? That drive was almost 12 minutes long, 11:29 to be exact. 1:40 to play here in the third as we come back from commercial break. New Orleans kicks off, Philly going left to right, vice versa for the Saints, right to left. And the Eagles, after the touchback, will have the ball at the 25-yard line. Keep those chat questions and comments coming, guys. Greatly appreciated. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Share this as well. Be sure to also hit the thumbs up button. So they're going to take another commercial break for some reason. I'll read the latest comment in the chat that just popped on through. Who would you like to do the Super Bowl halftime show? Well, Maroon 5 isn't bad. You know, I think they'll do a pretty damn good job. Big Boy and Travis Scott are going to join him as well. I mean, they try to stick with, you know, what's hot, you know, pop-wise, rock-wise, rap as well nowadays. You know, whatever people are liking. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, Maroon 5's not a bad choice. A couple years ago, well, Timberlake did a damn good job last year up in Minneapolis. Who did it in Houston 2 years ago? Does anybody remember? Or did he do Houston last year or 2 years ago? I'm pretty sure he did Minneapolis. Yeah, he did Super Bowl 52. Who did 51 then? 50 was Imagine Dragons, I believe, right? I believe it was Imagine Dragons. Super Bowl 50 halftime show sucked. I thought it did at least. I'm trying to think who did 51. So I'm trying to think who has done them in the past that, okay, they might bring them back. They might not. I mean, Timberlake they brought back last year as the main act, though. I mean, he, that was what, Super Bowl 38 down in Houston as well. Patriots, Panthers. That was the Janet Jackson halftime mistake. I'll say that. They had a lot. They had Nelly during that one as well. They had a couple other people join in. Lady Gaga did do Super Bowl 51. Thank you. Yes, she did. That one was good. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of, you know, who's new and like who's really big right now. I mean, Beyonce's already done it. Maybe get Kanye or Jay-Z, maybe both of them together. That'd probably be big. I think people would probably dig that. I'd have to think. Ertz in motion. Foles in shotgun from the 25. Handoff Wendell Smallwood. He gets 4. I like the Maroon 5 pick. They're not bad. Imagine Dragons did have a good halftime performance last week for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, though, between Alabama and Clemson won. Bruno Mars was good when he did it. Prince was awesome. That's a false start on the left guard. I would say get Prince again, but he's dead. They should have got Prince last year because they were up in Minneapolis, but, you know, he'd obviously already passed away. Past probably, what, 15, 20 years, yeah, Prince's halftime show down in Miami, Super Bowl 41, Colts Bears, and it was raining the entire game. He went out and performed during halftime, and it was coming down. That halftime show, you know, sticks out. It's probably the best one, probably past 15, 20 years. Pass over the middle, complete. Zach Ertz at the 40. I mean, the Stones did all right. The boss himself, Bruce Springsteen, did all right as well. That was 40 and 43 when the Steelers won. Tom Petty did 42. He's dead now, too. Who did 45? Oh, the Black Eyed Peas, I think. Right? Yeah. That's the end of the third quarter now. 17-14. Saints lead. Entering the final quarter of play this weekend in the NFL. After this, we'll only have, if you want to count the Pro Bowl, only 4 NFL games remaining this year. Very, very sad to say, but it's true. Yeah, the Peas did 45, 46. 47 was Beyonce, right? That's when the lights went out down in Superdome. 48 was Bruno. Who did 49? Katy Perry. Who was 45? How I remember this shit, I don't know. I just do. Who was 45? Do you know, by chance? You still listening, still watching? Talking about Super Bowl halftime shows during the commercial break here, if you guys are just tuning in. It's the end of the fourth quarter, 17-14, Saints lead the Eagles. Yeah, does anybody know who did Super Bowl 45 or 46 halftime show? Super Bowl 46 halftime show. That was the rematch between the Giants and Patriots in Indianapolis. I don't want to look it up because I know it. I just can't think about it. I can't think. 46. I don't know. But, I mean, really to answer your question, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there to pick. But, I mean, I like the Maroon 5 pick. Like I said, probably Kanye or Jay-Z, I guess. I don't know. I really have to think about that. Like, you got to go genre by genre. But like I said, they try to, you know, whoever's big, whoever's hot, music-wise, whoever, you know, sells, whoever they think, the NFL that is, think would put on a good halftime show. 46 was the Black Eyed Peas. Well, who the hell did 45 then? Because 45 was the Black Eyed Peas, I thought, down in Dallas. That was Pittsburgh and Green Bay. 46 was the Giants and Patriots. Who did 46? I don't think the Peas did 46. I'm pretty damn sure they did 45. I'm going to have to look this up now. I don't really want to, but I'm going to have to. Because I can't think about it. Foles passes near side here. Receiver Alshon Jeffrey falls down. No flag on the play. See if I can find something on this. I believe you, but I'm pretty damn sure the 45 halftime show was the Black Eyed Peas. Oh, it was Madonna. It was Madonna featuring, well, 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Darren Sproles on the reception. Up top on the screen in the flat, gain of 2, 3rd and 8 coming up. It was Madonna featuring LMFAO, MIA, Nicki Minaj, and CeeLo Green. 45 was the Peas. Yeah. Third and 8. Foles passes. Where's the ball? Incomplete. Intended for Golden Tate. No penalty. Once again, that's a good no call. Incomplete. 4th and 8. Philly will punt. Johnson on to punt now for Philadelphia. He gets the punt up and away. Fair catch signal for it to 16. That's where New Orleans will begin. 17-14 as we begin the final quarter of play. Let's see what else is on TV. Harry Potter actually just started, the first movie. We'll turn that on. Actually, we got Color Rush Cosmo commercial. Color Rush Cosmo. Days go by.
You're from Burma, aren't you? What's it nice there?
First Harry Potter movie on. Good God, is what's his name? Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe look young.
I never knew my parents either.
No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Who's this joining us right now? Ha ha ha. Hashtag trust the climb. You're tuning in just a tad bit late there, buddy. I know you're at the game, but I was watching the game. I was doing some live reactions play on this very stream just a little while ago. It was mostly the second half. Caught part of the first half, but I've been having a lot of problems here today with these streams. More technical difficulties, just flipping through the channels. Who inspired you to go to YouTube? Well, Everybody Loves Raymond is on right now at the moment too. Might want to turn that on. But the game's coming back on. Myself, I made a YouTube account. You know, I've obviously streamed on other, platforms before, but I need to get my subscriber count up. I need to monetize my channel. In that case, you guys could send me a super chat, and then just keep building and building. So ha ha ha, hashtag trust the climb. They suck. They do. They're 7-10 fire chambers. That's the thing, everybody gets so pumped up they're gonna be good. They're so damn overrated. And I'm saying that being a Penn State fan in general. Penn State men's basketball sucks. I'll come out and say it, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. Penn State men's basketball flat out sucks. Hopefully you can read lips if you can't hear me. 17-14, Saints lead Eagles. Yeah, but I have to say myself. I mean, obviously, yeah, you watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, and a lot of people have accounts and channels, whatnot. And everybody does their own thing, but I do my own thing. So 2nd and 5 from the 22. So I really don't want to sound like, a dickhead or anything like that, but I'd have to say myself, I guess, yeah. Always wanted to have like my own sports talk, whatever you want to call it, podcast, talk show, sports show, live streaming service, whatever the hell you want to call it. I always wanted, I've watched sports, I don't know how long now. Football, 2002. So, going on, almost 20 years. 3rd and 5. But I watch and talk about every sport, basically. Pass over the middle, complete. What a catch. What a catch by Traquan Smith. 1st and 10. Just past midfield now. Or, excuse me, towards midfield. Keep those chat questions and comments coming, guys. How was the game? You still listening there, old Johnny boy? How was the game? Crowd into it? No? Any fire chamber chants? They need to move on. But the thing is, I said earlier, they're not going to go out and hire no big name coach. They won't. Penn State, as I said earlier, is a football, wrestling, and women's basketball and volleyball school. Mark Ingram almost scored. Huge run by him. First down and 10 into Eagle territory. Thank you. I'm sure there's a lot. You know, obviously, I just got to build this up. You know, but yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. But thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in once again today. And thank you for subscribing whenever you subscribed there recently. At the 27 now. Breeze under center, another handoff to Mark Ingram. Gain of about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the black and gold. Okay, 2nd down. 2nd and 7, like I said. Keep those chat questions and comments coming, guys. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. 11:20 to play. 11:20 and counting to play. Breeze looking to throw. Pump fake near side here down the sideline. Pass intended for Michael Thomas. No flag on that. Another good no call. 3rd and 7. We got a timeout by New Orleans, their first. So both teams have 2 timeouts remaining with 11:07 to play. 3rd and 7, 17-14, Saints lead Eagles.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Thomas. If you're choosing a number, would you want the one the experts at Rootmetrics say is #1 in the nation?
Sure. They probably know what they're talking about.
Or one that J.D. Power says is highest in net.
Turn Raymond on and see what old Ray Romano is talking about.
What are you doing?
I'm getting the scores.
Is that how I raised you? Huh? People cry and turn on television.
I'm waiting for you to come back.
You couldn't come after me, see how I was?
I thought you wanted to be alone.
Well, would you think that, Ray? I ran out of here crying.
That's the part that threw me.
Hard work. It's making them do hard work and getting paid for it.
Snap and sort your expenses to save over $4,600 at tax time. QuickBooks, backing you.
No. No. Hey, hey. Goodbye. Oh, Total Bells is on. Total Bells comes back on tonight. American Picker's also on at the moment.
Scouts are gold, not your plan.
Hey, goodbye. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da.
Instead, with lotion to soothe and softness to please, a nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
gentlemen, here on Fox, the AFC Championship will feature the Patriots at the Chiefs.
How you doing, buddy?
CBS. It's all presented by Intuit TurboTax Live.
Look what I got. Say hi. You gonna say hi? You don't play with your toy, don't you? Yeah. 3rd and 7. 24. Kamara 41 on the reception. Out of the 21, gain of 3. Gonna be 4th down. That's tough. That's a good question. Thank you for that. That's a great question. Best NFL memory I have. Well, obviously being a Steeler fan when they won 40 and 43. Jeez. That's a tough question. I have to think. I really have to think deep down about that. I mean, obviously, like I said, the two that stand out there when the Steelers won Super Bowl 40 and 43, being a Steeler fan. Will Lutz's field goal up and good. 6-point ball game now. 20 to 17, or excuse me, 20 to 14. As the Saints went from 17 to 20. Eagles still at 14. So yeah, 20-14. 10 minutes to play. Yeah, that's tough. Do you have one? Do you have a favorite NFL memory?
That's not a real saying. It is around here. I wrote it.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest test. Now it's 5G. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Now you pick for $6 at Burger King. Choose either the $6 King Box with a flame grilled Whopper fries.
Yeah, you gotta give me time to think on that one, buddy. Yeah, but like I said, the two that really stand out when the Steelers won both Super Bowls during my lifetime. Yeah, I gotta think.
Are they contagious?
I don't think so.
Contract the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Now this is Daddy's favorite song.
Obviously, probably when Peyton won his 2 Super Bowls as well, 41 and 50, because I liked Peyton Manning growing up. I'm just trying to think, think back throughout the years. What are you doing? No, you're fine. What's up? You're fine. Knock it off.
Drew Brees, what you just
Lay
did
down.
with the Visa card is the most amazing thing I've ever seen you do.
No, Luke.
Yeah, it took you like 3 hours.
But that's how long a game takes.
Stop.
True. That kind of speed could really help you.
No.
But I have more passing yards.
You do it again?
He just did it again like it was nothing.
Thanks, guys.
And now you can tap to pay with Visa at CVS. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
New England comeback versus the Falcons a couple years ago in the Super Bowl. Okay. Especially seeing Atlanta's president come down the field early. Yeah. Hey, like I said, it ain't over until it's over. And then that game went to overtime. And the Patriots ended up winning. So. I'm still trying to think of some other ones for you. So I'm trying to think back throughout the years. 2002, I'd have to say 02, the year 2002 in general, because that was the first year I can remember watching football, both college and the NFL. First Steeler game, first NFL game I remember watching was actually 2002. The Steelers hosted the Falcons. Falcons were still wearing their old uniforms. 2002, Larry Johnson at Penn State. One of my favorite players growing up. First Super Bowl I remember watching, 37 with Oakland and Tampa. It was the year after Gruden was traded from the Raiders to the Bucks, and then he beat his former team in the Super Bowl. Yeah, so I've watched every Super Bowl since 37. Pass over the middle complete, Jeffrey. Yeah, so I watched 37. 37 was Tampa and Oakland. 38, New England and Carolina. 39 was New England and Philly. Saw that rematch last year as well. 40 was Pittsburgh and Seattle. 41, Indianapolis and Chicago. 42, the Giants and the Patriots. We saw that rematch once again in 46. 2nd and 5 for Philadelphia. Ertz in motion. Foles gets a snap out of the shotgun, fake the give, pass here near side, incomplete. 10 for Nelson Aguilar. He wasn't even looking for it though. 3rd and 5 coming up. 42, Giants and Pats. 43, Steelers and Cardinals. 44, Saints and Colts. 45, Steelers and Packers. 46 was Giants and Patriots once again. 47 was down in New Orleans, the Harb Bowl. The Ravens and 49ers. You had 48, Seahawks and Broncos. 49, you had New England and Seattle. 50, Denver and Carolina. 51, New England and Atlanta. 52 last year, New England and Philly. And this year, one of these two teams might be playing the Super Bowl versus the Chiefs or Patriots. Maybe the Rams will be in the Super Bowl. We'll see. Flag on the play, incomplete over the middle. Sean Payton doesn't like it. Got a pass interference on the State defense. Yeah, so the year 2002, when the Steelers won Super Bowls. Probably the 2016 season, whenever I started actually predicting games for Gridiron Ring, live right here on YouTube right now. And then 2018 when I started doing live reaction streams. Didn't do it on YouTube all season long, was on another platform. The link's actually in the description, you want to go check it out. But then just a couple weeks ago, right before New Year's, I switched over to YouTube here to do the live reactions play here. So I've done every playoff game so far. We'll continue to do the final NFL games of the season. The 2 next week, the Pro Bowl and then the Super Bowl. And then I plan on doing the draft once again in April. So just the first round of the draft, because that's what I did last year. But obviously then August can't come any sooner. You got the preseason. I don't know if I'm going to be doing preseason. Probably not. And then come college and NFL football season next year, I'll be doing live reactions play right here on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe. 3rd and 8. You got the Alliance of American Football League starting up as well. XFL next year. You still got the Arena Football League going on in the CFL. There's plenty of football. There's plenty of football on if you want to watch. Ertz in motion. Or excuse me, that's Dallas Goedert. And Foles airs it out. Incomplete. Intended for Jordan Matthews. 4th down, 8:46 to play. Saints will get the ball back. They're up 6. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Well, thank you. Thank you. I am too. I am too, believe me. Just wish both college and the NFL season were all year long. From January 1 to December 31st. And then no days off. Football, there's at least 1 game a day. And then, you know, you can continue that the next year. So they go to timeout once again. This had 6-point ball game. Saints lead the Eagles 20-14.
It's time
what's his name from House of Cards?
That's ticking clock. Parts of our lives, pieces.
It goes for the Steelers and the Eagles and the Saints. It goes for every team. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that.
Kick off the new year with a new iPhone included from T-Mobile. The amazing iPhone XR is perfect for all those New Year, New You selfies. And only
They'll probably get rid of them. They'll probably get rid of them.
just $40.
They're probably going to want a first-round pick for him. There's reports they're going to trade him next month at the Combine. Yeah, they'll probably get rid of him now and just move on. You know, if he doesn't want to play for him, so be it. Move on. They've moved on from other wide receivers and other players that don't want to play for him anymore too. So, you know, Santonio Holmes, Mike Wallace, just to name a few in the past couple years. So, yeah, he's a good wide receiver, but they don't put up with shit, believe me. There's a Steeler way and there's a Patriot way. And both organizations run differently, obviously, as do, you know, every franchise. But, yeah, they'll probably get rid of him. Whoever they trade him to, hopefully they get a higher draft pick than what they already have, plus the draft pick they'd have, so they'd have 2 first-round picks this year. But we'll see what happens. Actually just showing the commercial for the new show, The Masked Singer, that's on. And he was actually on the first episode, Antonio Brown was. But the thing people don't get about that was filmed over the summer, before all this shit happened, before the season even started. So they didn't know at that point in time when it was going to air, 1, and then 2, that all this shit, all this drama would be going on at the moment. That's what one thing people don't get. Okay, well, there's all this stuff going on. Oh, he'll go up here on The Masked Singer this week. Folks, that was taped over the summer. You know, like, calm the hell down. You know, but 1st and 10, Saints going left to right. Pass complete to Michael Thomas. He gets about 9 yards on that. Going to be 2nd and short. Wow. Thomas, new Saints postseason record. He has 11 catches, 149 yards, and a touchdown. That's crazy. Bree's going to keep it. Quarterback sneak. He gets stuffed. 3rd down. Actually, they're going to give him the 1st down. 1st down and 10 for New Orleans. What are you doing?
Just seeing him come on the field has to help their defense.
1st and 10 from the 35. Kamara in motion. Handoff to Mark Ingram. He gets 2, maybe 3. Gonna be 2nd down. About 7 minutes to play.
He just took, I think it was the tight end trying to block it. Look at Josh Hill. And watch how he just takes his arms and his hands and extends Hill back into the backfield. And now Mark Ingram's having to make a decision about where to try and go. And Bennett almost corralled him with one hand.
And that's a hold.
We have an injured Eagle on the play. Avonte Maddox, the cornerback. And they go
Got a injured Eagle on the field.
He hurt his knee in the last game against the New Orleans Saints.
had to miss a few weeks after that. So while they tend to Maddox, take a look at some of the things that have gone on in this divisional round, some divisional round headlines. The Chiefs ended the Colts luck in their great season. Patrick
The only good game so far was last night, Rams and Cowboys, and then this game is being good too, so hopefully it also comes down to the wire. That's crazy.
You realize the league is not built for someone going to the title game straight time. Right? With the way
False start on 67, no call. Pass complete, Josh Hill in the backfield, loss of about 4 yards. Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle, former Saint.
Team play, wasn't it? Cox putting the pressure on Drew Brees, disrupting the timing of this screen because Brees can't throw it when he wants to, has to delay it and extend it, and allows Malcolm Jenkins to get into excellent position to make the play in the open field tackle.
So, with 6:19 and counting, it's
3rd and 13 now for New Orleans.
out to the 45-yard line.
They'll snap it right before the 6-minute mark. Breeze looking to throw, pass over the middle, complete. Michael Thomas at midfield. He gets tackled at the 45. First down and 10. Philly probably going to start using their timeouts, I bet. If I'm the Saints, so I'm starting to run the ball. You're going to be in field goal range here in a little bit. All you need is a field goal to go up 23-14, give them the ball back. They're going to have to score, and then get an onside kick, get a field goal to maybe win the game 24-23 or score again to win. But take as much time as you can off this clock now, run the ball with Ingram and Kamara, and go to the NFC title game next week. Kamara gets the carry, first down inside the 35 to the 32. Saints running left to right, vice versa for Philadelphia. Yeah, Philly, I think they'll start using their timeouts here. About 5 minutes to play now. This game 10 times better than the Colt Chief game yesterday, and 10 times better than the game earlier, and then 10 times better than the earlier matchup between these two teams, week 11. So 1st and 10, 4:40 and counting now. Play clock winding down. Hill in motion. They hand off to Kamara. He gets another yard. Hear a whistle. Clock is still winding. If I'm Philly, I'm calling my timeouts. Because you don't take your timeouts, you let this clock go down. Saints end up scoring. They're down 2 scores then. This game's over. You need to force them to a field goal with that, but you really just need to stop. You can't let them score whatsoever. They're on the outside of the 30-yard line now. 2nd and 9 to the 32. Breeze and shotgun. Under 4 minutes to play now. They'll probably start calling them now after this play. Breeze looking to throw. Pump fake over the middle. Complete. Mark Ingram at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And 3rd down coming up. Worst playoff game so far was Texans-Colts. Yeah, to some extent. No, I'd say the game earlier today. Patriots-Chargers. I know you're a Patriot fan, but that was just a blowout. And then the score is, what, 41-28 final? Like I said there earlier, they just got some garbage touchdowns late. So, what, it should have been 41-14, basically. Like, you never want to see blowouts, but I get it. New Orleans actually going to call a timeout. Play clock winding down. 3rd and 8 coming up for them. They're up 6, 20-14, 3:08 to play. If the Saints win, they'll host the NFC title game next Sunday against the Rams. That'll be a rematch as well. Like I said, next week, no matter what happens here, we're getting rematches next week in both the AFC and NFC championship games. And keep an eye out for my predictions for my AFC, for the AFC and NFC championship games this week. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll have a video out and audio recording, more than likely, of my predictions for both the AFC and NFC championship game. Might include the Pro Bowl as well for the hell of it, but I don't know. We'll see. Pro Bowl rosters really haven't been announced, so those might be announced this week, though. To be honest with you, maybe the following week. I don't know. I'll have to check. Breeze over 300 yards passing here today. 2 touchdowns to his credit, too. So, 31-yard line, 3rd and 8, under center. And they might have to call another timeout. They don't get the snap off. They do. run to Kamara. He loses a couple. They're going to be 4th down, so they'll probably kick a field goal. Yeah, but you still got to kick it. Maybe you punt them. You punt and you pin them deep. Yeah, I'd say so. I agree with that. They basically did the same thing they did last week, but they're going up against Tom Brady this time around instead of Lamar Jackson. Lutz is going to come on and attempt a field goal, a long field goal. Yeah, I remember that block versus Pittsburgh there 2 days before Christmas. They still found a way to win though. Foles warming up on the sideline. 4th and 11 coming up. And it's going to be a 52-yard field goal attempt officially for Will Lutz with the Saints up 20-14 on the Eagles. Kick is up and wide right, no good. Eagles will have the ball, 1 timeout, down 6, needing a touchdown to win. Wow. And if we get Eagles-Rams next week, Eagles defeated the Rams just a couple weeks ago, Sunday, December 16th, on Sunday Night Football. That was also the same day as WWE, what was that, TLC? Yeah, that was TLC. And I was live doing live reactions play-by-play of that, and I caught the tail end of that game, and the Eagles won. So, if they have to go to LA then next week, being the 6th seed, I would probably put my money on Philadelphia to defeat the Rams, even though the Rams had 250 yards rushing last night over the Cowboys. Foles looking to throw on 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, intended for Golden Tate. Eagles might win now, yes. And they'd have a lot of momentum going into next week. And like I said, I'd probably put my money on them and then probably win the Super Bowl once again, win back-to-back titles and become the first team since the Patriots when they won back-to-back in 38 and 39. Second and 10. Philly ball down 6, 2:53 to play. Eagles going right to left across your television screen. Like, follow, and subscribe, guys, on social media. Links in the description below. Foles in shotgun, trips up top. Alshon Jeffrey out wide here near side. Foles is left. Foles passes over the middle, complete. Zach Ertz past midfield at the 42-yard line. Ertz now 5 catches. You guys got chat questions and comments, let me know in chat. Hit the thumbs up button as well and be sure to share this. 1st and 10 from the 42. Eagles driving. Pass here near side. Almost intercepted. And 10 for Zach Ertz once again. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, 2:25 to play. Got a flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Saints. Oh my. That was on number 92, the rookie. Yeah, Marcus Davenport, rookie out of UTSA. They traded up to draft him. Green Bay actually has the Saints' first-round pick this year. And that's an iffy call. I see it, though. And it's down the middle. Let him play. 2:25. If I'm the Eagles, both teams having 1 timeout left, it's 1st and 10. I run a play here. You have some good field position now at the 27. You run a play here. You let the clock go down to 2-minute warning. You snap it 2nd down after the 2-minute warning. Play clock winding down. They run it with Sproles up the gut. He gets stuffed. Maybe loses a yard. Yeah, I mean, maybe New Orleans calls a timeout. I highly doubt it. But if I'm Philly, as I guess Stone Cold Steve Austin is in the building, is the rattlesnake in the bayou today? It doesn't seem like it. If I'm Philly, why the hell are you snapping it? Don't snap it. They snap it at 2:01. 2nd down and 10. Pass over the middle. Intercepted. What'd I tell you? Oh my God, you just threw your season away. I told you not to snap it until after the 2-minute warning. Now, Big Dick Nick Foles, his first mistake in his 2-year playoff run as the Eagles starting quarterback. And that's more than likely going to do it. The Saints are going to win 20-14 over Philadelphia. Pass was tipped. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended target. and New Orleans came down with it. That's clearly an interception. That's Marcus Lattimore's second pick on the day, too. 1:52 to play. Both teams have one timeout, so Philly can stop at one. So they'll be going after the ball. New Orleans will be running it, so keep an eye out for fumbles. But this game's over. This game's over.
It's not that big a deal.
Not that many in the United States.
Andrew.
They'll turn on him now. Philly will turn on Nick Foles, believe me. You think Cowboy fans are... I mean, I'm not saying Eagle fans are bad, but you think Cowboy fans are bad when they start winning, everybody gets on the bandwagon? Or the Bears last week getting on Cody Parkey after missing that field goal? They're going to get on Nick Foles and run him out of town. He'll go elsewhere. He'll be playing. And like I said before, I would keep Foles and get rid of Wentz while I can, the way Foles has been playing. Okay, one mistake isn't going to kill you. Obviously, yeah, it's very, very key in this game, but I would still move on with Big Dick Nick Foles over Carson Wentz. Get something in return for Wentz while I can. Because, you know, he can't stay healthy, it seems like. But it looks like Foles, he'll be moving on now in free agency if this is the Eagles' last game of the season. He'll either go to Miami probably, maybe Jacksonville, maybe Washington. They're going to want a quarterback. I'm trying to think of a couple other teams that are going to need a quarterback for next year that could use Nick Foles. You guys have any suggestions? Let me know in chat. Probably the Dolphins, though, would probably be your best bet. Joe Flacco, his name will be coming up for free agency quarterbacks, too. I'm trying to think. Denver, maybe, if they want to move on from Case Keenum. Buffalo, maybe if they want to bring in a veteran, if they don't think Josh Allen is ready. The Jets, but they got Darnold. Who are you guys saying? Foles' last game, probably Jacksonville. Okay, the Jaguars. Yeah, more than likely, probably going to be his last game as an Eagle. But it's not like he's bounced around the league as it is now anyway. You know, he started out in Philly, went to the Rams, and actually played for the Chiefs as well. But now he's back in Philly and led the Eagles to a Super Bowl victory last year and won the MVP, for God's sake. So Breeze hands off. Alvin Kamara gets the run. 1 yard on that carry. Eagles call a timeout. 1:47 to play. Second down. Peterson talking with Alshon Jeffrey. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of any other teams that need a quarterback at the moment. Stat-wise, though, is this game more than likely over? Foles ended 18 of 30, 201 yards passing, a touchdown, and a pick. Breeze, 28 of 38, 301 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Smallwood, 10 of 33 running. Mark Ingram, 9 of 53, and Alvin Kamara, 14 of 59. Golden Tate, 2 of 18. Jeffrey, 5 of 63. Ertz, 5 of 50. And Jordan Matthews, 1 of 39 and a touchdown. Ted Ginn Jr., 3 of 44. Mark Ingram, 2 of 9. Michael Thomas, Saints record now, 12 catches, 171 yards rushing and a touchdown. Postseason record for the Saints. And then Watson, 1 catch for 12 yards. And Alvin Kamara, 4 catches for 35 yards. And a couple turnovers, obviously. A couple interceptions and fumbles. But third down coming up. Play clock and game clock. You got a second differential between those. It's 3rd and 10. And they might, well, they'll probably run it here. The Eagles will probably get the ball back here, though. They'll still have a chance. They hike it. They run it with Kamara up the gut. First down. That's going to do it. They'll take a knee here after the 40-second mark. And the defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles, will not repeat as Super Bowl champions. The Saints will win 20-14. More than likely, Nick Foles' last game as an Eagle, he's hugging Carson Wentz on the sideline. But the Saints will host the Rams next week in the NFC title game in a rematch from earlier this season, early November, week 9. And what a shootout that was. The Saints won. Patriots won earlier over the Chargers. They will play at Kansas City in a rematch as well in the AFC title game. What a shootout that was. The Patriots won that. So Carson Wentz, Drew Brees takes a knee. They take a timeout for some reason. 16 seconds. 1st and 10. They'll take another knee, and this will be it. Saints will win. And we'll have the two best teams in the AFC, and we'll have the two best teams in the NFC face off versus each other in both AFC and NFC championship games next Sunday. Can't get any better than that. Plus, they're both rematches. We're going to have two damn good games next Sunday, and I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions play-by-play of both of those, along with NXT TakeOver Phoenix the following Saturday, 2 weeks from today, the Pro Bowl and the Royal Rumble in WWE, and then 3 weeks from today. Now we have the 4 best teams left, the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Rams, and Saints. 2 of those teams will meet in the Super Bowl, and that's the largest comeback postseason in franchise history for the Saints, 14 points. Yeah, they're down 14-0 there early. Eagles actually got shut out in the second half, too. Wow. Peterson and Peyton shake hands at midfield. Game's over. Saints win 20-14 over the Philadelphia Eagles. As I said, the Eagles will not repeat as Super Bowl champions. Brees and Foles exchange handshakes as well. But yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today, Super Bowl 53, Atlanta, Georgia. It's either going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, the New England Patriots, the New Orleans Saints, or the Los Angeles Rams now hoisting that Lombardi Trophy high in the air. So, divisional round now officially over. The Saints win this year in the divisional round, unlike last year, losing on the Minneapolis Miracle to the Vikings on the road. So next week we have the Patriots going to Kansas City, and then the Rams going to New Orleans. 3 o'clock for the NFC, 6:30 next Sunday night for the AFC. And that's the next time you guys will see me, Cool Hand Luke 96, live right here on YouTube for Gridiron Ring, live right here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching my live reactions play-by-play of both games today. I'm sorry for technical difficulties. Hopefully you guys understand them. Still in the process of getting all that figured out, getting that all worked out. So, yeah, next Sunday, that's the next time you guys will see me live right here on YouTube for live reactions play-by-play of both the NFC and AFC championship games between the Rams and Saints and Patriots and Chiefs. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, guys. Greatly appreciated. Links in the description below. Also follow me on Twitter at CoolHandLuke96. I'll see everybody now next Sunday for both of the AFC and NFC championship